Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Wants to throw, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Bernard. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, we settle in, we're good, we got this.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense round to the football?
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The play-action fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. To the air on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got it, first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. To throw, it's Sayin. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting him, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Simpson. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Spins away from the defense. And he brought one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air on second and short. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 7, Alabama 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And now we see him fourth down. People are so comfortable going for it, especially around midfield like this. Find a play you know you like, short yardage situation, one you practiced all week. Go out, execute it. Nice job getting the first down.
The give is to Miller. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Alabama quickly back to the line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Now to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air. It's Simpson. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Running back searching for a hole. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Trying to get it to the marker. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete downfield. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Scrambling away. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He tries to take the top off. Picked off to stop the threat. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Just about set to put toe to leathers. We are deadlocked here in the 3rd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it incomplete.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. Got a man. It's Tate. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. got it behind the line. It's Tate. Oh, a lot of space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
With the run on first and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front going to attack.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And it's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Alabama pushing the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 10, Alabama 7.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Bring in the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time to hit that open game.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on third down.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped,